Back to the drawing board.
They lasted until September 23rd. So if you consider all of the injuries and everything else, maybe we'll look back and consider this a good year. And look, I'll take, battling to finish 500 or above and staying in the race until September. I mean, they weren't really in the race last week or so. They kind of fell out of it, but still, mathematically. So, that was fun while it lasted. And now they wrap up the season. But also, as you heard some of the highlights there, congratulations to Salvador Perez, who, look, for a while there, he was not having a great year overall. He'd probably tell you that he could have had a better year. But his OPS now, 744, not too far off from last year's 786. And he's hit his most home runs since that 48 home run season of 2021. He's got 30. And now he's alone in second place all-time ribbies for the Kansas City Royals. So that's nice. Congratulations to Salvi.
Thank you, my friend.
And he'll be back for more next year.
Thank you, my friend.
I don't think there was ever any doubt about that, but adding more to his Hall of Fame resume. Baseball analytics bros be damned. Keyboards are clattering right now with anger when they hear Salvi's headed to the Hall of Fame. What about his WAR? Haven't you? Kansas City joined me in a collective shut up. Salvi's a Hall of Famer. And so it's fun to watch him turn things around and still have a good season as far as the counting numbers and putting up big numbers, home runs and ribbies. And look, he's got a shot to finish with 100 ribbies. Got 97 right now. And so that would be his third season of 100 ribbies. In 21, when he hit the 48 home runs, he had 121. Last year he had 104. And this year he's got 97. So.
Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you shut up?
Wow. Sounds like you were saying that to me.
No.
Timing's everything, buddy.
to the nerds.
But the Royals win 8-4. All right. Oh, I'm glad that Tolbert stole 2 bases because when I picked him up for a week and needed steals, he didn't do anything. He wouldn't even try to steal. Then I drop him and he steals. So I like that. I like when that happens. Cole Reagans had 10 strikeouts. That's another positive you could carry into the offseason, that Cole Reagans looks healthy. He looks healthy and strong like bull. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, 72 pitches in his 5 innings. That's another plus. So, all right. And the Royals, after their 8-4 victory, 79-78 right now. But even though we're in Kansas City, the Royals aren't the most interesting story in baseball. Because they're eliminated. And it just makes me mad because I know injuries, I think, were the biggest reason. Offensive inconsistency, I don't want to look past that. But ravaged, the starting rotation ravaged by injury. But the Royals just didn't have the juice to make a run at the AL Central. But my God, I cannot believe what has happened to the Detroit Tigers. They played Cleveland last night with Cleveland breathing down their neck. And they had Tarek Skubal on the mound. So there's something to that, right? Like, okay, we got our Cy Young, we got our ace. We're gonna go out there with Skubal, and he's gonna go into Cleveland, and as Jake says, he's gonna shove, and he's gonna win this game, and then he's gonna give us a 2-game lead, and he's gonna give that right. That's a big lead. That's some nice breathing room. Oh no. Oh no, Detroit. You had Skubal on the mound and you lost, and now you're tied. They caught you. They done caught you red-handed. I can't believe it. No! The Guardians beat the Tigers 5-2. They beat Skubal, and now they're tied. The lead is gone. Vanished. Like Kaiser Sose. Poof. Still one of the greatest endings of any movie.
Verbal Kent.
Right. Kobayashi. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so...
Amazing how the limp just went away.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Happens to me sometimes.
Yeah, right.
Can't believe it. 15 and a half games back on July 8th. 10 and a half games back on September 1st. 9 and a half games back on September 10th. It's only September 24th. They were 9 and a half games back on September 10th. That's where the Royals were. The Royals didn't take advantage of this. The Royals didn't rattle out 10 wins in a row. But this is how unthinkable it is. Remember, in July, we're like, well, you know what? They play well, they can get a wild card, but they ain't catching Detroit. August, same thing. September. Okay, maybe they've got a shot still to get, but don't even talk about the Central. Don't even mention that. And then Detroit collapses. Cleveland wins 10 in a row. And now, after being, I'll repeat it, 15 and a half games back on July 8th, 10 and a half games back on September 1st, 9 and a half games back on September 10th, the Guardians are now tied on top of the Central. And they hold the tiebreaker over the Tigers. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Butt's got to be so tight in Detroit right now in that clubhouse. That is wild. And last night marked the first time in MLB history a former Cy Young winner, Skubal, had an error, a wild pitch, and a balk all in the same inning. So, how you like them apples? That's tough, man. And look, I don't like either team. The rivals of the Royals. But I'm rooting for something, I don't know, historic. I'm rooting for Cleveland to win it because just the idea of it. What an epic collapse. Can you imagine if that was the Royals? They had a lead like that and they blew it. Oh, my God.
No, I cannot.
That's just got to be gut-wrenching for Tigers fans.
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
I was seeing people tweet out that were watching the game and covering the game that the sixth inning was basically the Guardians in a nutshell. They're getting shut out by Skubal 2-0. And they take the lead. They score 3 in the sixth off one of the best, maybe the best, I don't know, the best pitcher in baseball, one of the best pitchers in baseball. And how did they do it? Quan bunt single. Martinez sacrifice bunt reaches first on error by Skubal. Ramirez infield single. Quan scores. Martinez scores. Skubal wild pitch. Ramirez to second. Arias grounds out. Ramirez scores. That's it. The ball didn't leave the infield, buddy. And the outs were a strikeout, ground out, strikeout. The ball didn't leave the infield. Think about that. Does that seem like a team of destiny? The ball didn't leave the infield, and they put together a 3-run rally to take the lead off the best pitcher in baseball.
That's even hard to fathom.
And the ball didn't leave the infield.
It's hard to fathom.
And in that inning, Skubal becomes the first former Cy Young Award winner to have a balk, to have an error, and to have a wild pitch all in one inning. So I want you to think about watching that if you're Detroit, if you're a Detroit fan. Oh yeah, Skubal shutting them out. Let's go. And then in the 6th inning, bunts, errors, wild pitches, wild throws, ball never leaves the infield. Down 3-2. I'm turning the TV off at that point. Like, nah, I don't need this. And we end up losing 5-2. So there you go. So that's happening. We'll talk to Mike Boddicker about that. Boy, do we have some stuff to talk about with Mike Boddicker when he comes in here. Don't we, Jake?
Yeah, we do. He was making threats to me via text yesterday.
Well, he's here.
He says he doesn't threat.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, you do, bud.
Yeah, yes, he does. Sure he does. Mike Gundy got fired. I know it's somewhat shocking because he's been the head coach at Oklahoma State for so long, but, I mean, Oklahoma State is horrific. They were terrible last year, and they're even worse this year. So
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Bruce Pearl stepped down. And now his son's going to take over.
Saw that. He's going to have a...
Who seems super underqualified to be the head coach at Auburn, but so what?
Not the first time that's happened.
Right.
It's not the first time.
What were you going to say?
Say he's taking a role within the athletic department.
Yeah.
Or he wants to run for U.S. Senate.
And so now for people so I just said that he seems underqualified. Tell me if this sounds like somewhat defensive. Auburn basketball posted this. There's nobody more qualified or in a right, that's their post, the official Auburn basketball post.
Right.
There's nobody more qualified or in a position to maintain our culture of faith, family, and doing it the Auburn way than Stephen Pearl. He becomes the youngest coach in the SEC. Would you like to hear his career arc?
Sure.
2011, 2014, medical sales associate.
Okay. Out on the grind.
2014, Tennessee sports radio host.
Okay.
2014 and 2015, Auburn strength and conditioning assistant.
All right, 10 years ago.
2015, 2017, director of basketball ops.
The Dobo.
2017, 2025 assistant coach.
All right.
Now he's head coach.
Huh.
Pretty good. 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Medical sales associate.
That's right.
10 years later, head basketball coach at Auburn.
You know what that tells me?
That's pretty good. What?
He was a Tennessee talk show host. Sports radio talk show host.
Uh-huh.
You got a chance, buddy.
Yeah. Great.
In
Looking forward
10
to it.
years from now,
Yeah.
you could be a SEC.
I just got to find
You got to find a dad.
I got to find a program where my dad is the head coach,
Right,
and I
there
got a
you
good
go.
shot.
Got to find a program for old senior to start coaching. You're well on your way.
That's a quite a journey.
It's an interesting
I
one.
wonder how he did with medical sales. I'd kind of like to know. I mean,
I mean, he must have done well.
what are his stats? What are his numbers?
I mean,
He
must have done really well.
He must have done well, or maybe he didn't do very well, and that led him to becoming the assistant strength and conditioning coach.
Well, I think
like, this ain't working out, Dad. You got a spot. Yeah, you can be the assistant strength and conditioning coach. Okay, done. Do it for a decade, and then you'll be the head coach. Okay?
Deal. Sign me up.
Yeah. It worked out well.
That'll be interesting to watch.
So that was a wild day yesterday in college sports. College athletics off the field, off the court.
Auburn's in the Final Four last year.
Yeah, well. You think they'll be in this year?
Probably not.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's all about, maybe it's not about the X's and O's. It's about the Johnnies and Joes.
Well, see how, that medical sales, you got to sell those players.
You'd think they'd be very healthy. These guys got a
Sell 'em
background
on your
in medicine and strength and conditioning, so this team's going to be fit.
How much money does Auburn have to spend? That's the real question.
Ask me if I love the Missouri football coach.
Do you love the Missouri football coach?
Yes. Eli Drinkwitz is his name.
Yeah, Coach Drink.
You know why?
Why do you?
I love his smart-ass replies and the fact that he is very aware of what is said. You remember the quote that I repeated several times yesterday from Gamecocks coach Shane Beamer?
The quote that had to do with Mr. Trotter?
Transfer linebacker Josiah Trotter, who had 11 tackles against South Carolina. Beamer, when asked about him, said, they spent a lot of money on him in the portal, and he was hard to block. Apparently they got back to Drinkwitz, and he was asked about Trotter last night on his Tiger Talk show. Do you know what he said? He said, what about they asked about the performance of Trotter. You know what his answer was?
We paid him a lot of money.
He says, money well spent, Drink said and smiled. Oh, come on. Come on, right? And then when Mike Kelly told him that Trotter was out in the crowd in attendance, Drinkwood said, drinks are on him tonight since he has so much money. So
that one's even better. That one's even better.
So,
yeah. Lean into it, baby.
Now, I know you're not a Mizzou guy, but how do you respond to that handling of
top notch?
Right.
Top
notch. That's exactly right.
That is top notch.
That's exactly right. Boy, this Trotter had a hell of a game on Saturday. What do you think of your linebacker? Money well spent. And he's here tonight. Look, he's out there. Well, he's buying tonight since he has so much money. What do you gotta be ashamed of? That's what the game is.
Right.
This is what it is.
That's the baffling part of the comments from.
Look how much Shane Beamer, how much South Carolina's paying their quarterback and backup quarterback, the quarterback room.
Seller's making like $3 million. That's money well spent.
Yeah, right. That's what he said.
That kid's good. That kid's really good.
Like, so how does that? Okay. Thanks, Beams.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Maybe a minute as a compliment.
Yeah.
Paid him a lot of money. Yeah.
We did pay him a lot of. You're right.
We evaluated talent.
That's right.
Went out.
And he's worth it. Thanks.
And we paid him.
Thank you. So I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
That's solid trolling.
All right. Finally, one other thing I wanted to mention to you specifically, because I know that you're not really, but I can tell you kind of dig Mizzou football. No.
Not really.
You like hearing about it. You don't mind it.
Not particularly.
You like the way Drinkwitz goes about his business.
I do like Coach Drinkwitz. It's hard for me to admit that, but
you like the Ahmad Hardy too. You like to see him in a Chiefs uniform.
I enjoy. I'll say that I enjoy watching. As long as it's not against Kansas, I enjoy watching him play.
Listen to the schedule. So now we not only do we know the opponents, those opponents, permanent opponents for the next 4 years, whatever they're calling it, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, the annual opponents, A&M, Oklahoma, and Arkansas.
Rivals.
I know what the SEC schedule is now for the next 4 years. Next year, besides A&M, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, the home games, Florida, Kentucky, and Texas. Okay. And then at Georgia, at Ole Miss, at Mississippi State. Pabula should be back next year. Ahmad Hardy should be back next year. They have the makings of what could be a very, very good team again next year. I like that schedule. Let's go. And a trip to Kansas, Jake. We'll see if you go to that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't like to look too far ahead, but I just do you want to hear what 2027 is?
It doesn't matter if I want to hear it. You're going to tell me anyway.
I think you'll enjoy this.
All right.
Okay. They have to go to A&M and to Oklahoma as part of that deal, right?
Right.
You know what the other road games are? So the 5 road games? Tell me if you think this is difficult. At Texas A&M, at Oklahoma, at Alabama, at LSU, and then at South Carolina.
Yeah.
At Oklahoma, at LSU, and at Alabama. And then, oh, by the way, at A&M and at South Carolina.
That's rough. That's a tough schedule.
At Oklahoma, at Alabama, at LSU. And the home games are Arkansas, Auburn, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt. So, oh boy. But so what?
Yeah.
You know what? Who knows what those teams will be in 2
That's right.
years? Who knows whatever? Maybe they're looking like, oh, God, we got to play Missouri. But I tell you what, I would like to go to one of those games. Where should I go? Where would you go if you were me? If I really dug in and planned it, would you go to Alabama or would you go to LSU?
LSU probably, if it's a night game. I mean, that's kind
I have
of
no way of knowing that, but
right. But I'm saying there's a chance that it could be.
right.
And
But just the team, the school, the trip. What would you pick?
LSU.
Because I'm not going to Oklahoma, no matter how much
Right.
Glebo pesters me. That's not happening. And I don't really want to go to South Carolina. I would like to go to LSU.
And South Carolina is beautiful.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd like to go to LSU.
Yeah, that'd be the game.
So there. I saw that and I was like, oh my God.
It's a grinder.
But you know what? It's awesome. I love it. Can't wait. I also can't wait to talk to Mike Boddicker. Nobody spoke to the media from the Chiefs, so we'll start our countdown for Chiefs-Ravens super game on Sunday. But up next, the robots are taking over. It's happening. And Mike Boddicker is super pissed off about it. He don't like it. But the robots are here. And they're going to take over baseball. We'll find out what Mike Boddicker thinks after this on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Stephen St. John here for Joe's Kansas City Barbecue. Joe's Kansas City Barbecue is so delicious, and it's a great way to celebrate Friday Night Lights, college game days, and of course Red Sundays. Nothing goes better with football than Joe's Kansas City Barbecue. Joe's Championship Barbecue is perfect for your pregame tailgate or watch party. Joe's smoked brisket, burnt ends, pulled pork. That's just me. Don't forget about the turkey, all right? They're available by the pound and teamed up with dirty rice, barbecue beans, or Joe's famous mac and cheese. Can't forget about the fries. You know, that makes for a game-winning meal. Order online for curbside pickup at joeskc.com or download the Joe's To Go app. Makes it so simple. You don't even have to get out of your car, all right? Joe's KC Barbecue. And when you go to Joe's, tell them SSJ sent you. Welcome back to the show. This is New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Stephen St. John here in studio with former Royals pitcher Mike Boddicker. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Living the dream, Stephen. Living the dream.
Are you?
No,
What? This was your dream?
this is my dream.
To sit in here with me and talk?
Well, that and see Jake. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And hear you talk about Casey Joes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Z-Man. I'm sitting there going, God, a Z-Man sounds good. Oh,
Why don't they bring us one right now?
oh,
Make a call, Jake.
oh. I don't think anybody's there, is there?
Well, they'd probably figure out a way to do it.
But a Z-Man really sounds good. I haven't had one for a long time.
I'll get you one. can
I
take care
still
of
owe
that.
you lunch for our Missouri-Iowa.
We'll
bet.
go there. Yeah.
Well, you don't have time. You're a
I'll
busy
make
man.
time.
You're a busy, busy man.
So are you.
Not really.
You got 48 grandkids.
And one of them's a sack machine.
Well, depends on what they're playing. If it's a 3-4 or a 4-3.
He had a nice sack last weekend.
Yeah.
Jack.
Who's he play for?
St. Thomas Aquinas.
How old is he?
Is he a junior this year?
Junior, yeah. He's a junior.
Corey's oldest, right?
Mm-hmm. I've got a grandkid that's a junior in high school and one that's 4 months old.
48 of them in between there.
Yeah.
So what else going on?
Well, basically, got some health stuff trying to deal with, and other than that, just busy repairing stuff. I working drywall yesterday. I was doing drywall stuff. Knocked down ceiling, repairing some patching, and doing drywall.
Knocking stuff down, making stuff collapse. Speaking of
No,
collapse, and
it's-
what about the Detroit Tigers? How about that
Ooh.
collapse?
Hey.
Good segue.
What do you think of that? It's hard
Yeah,
for me to believe because we're so like, oh, it's over, it's over.
It's hard for me to believe, too. What was it, September 10th? They were 9.5 out? That's impossible almost. That really pretty much is. 15.5 out break, weren't they? It was crazy. That's hard to believe.
It's happening.
I
Right in front of
watched
us.
highlights of the game after I got done last night, and it was like that inning where they scored the 3 runs. It was like, this is a fiasco here. Yeah, you can see it tightening
The butts.
Oh, yeah.
15.5 games back on July 8th, 10.5 games back on September 1st, 9.5 games back on September 10th. And now Cleveland's tied with the Tigers and own the tiebreaker.
Yes, they do.
So in 13 days, they caught a 9.5 game lead.
And,
13 days.
once again,
That's pretty much
13
impossible.
days.
Just to show you even how much more improbable it was, on July 8th, do you know what the standings were? The Tigers were 59-34 in first place. Do you know who was in second?
Your Royals?
The Royals. Do you know who was in third? The Twins.
Mm-hmm.
The Royals were 45-48. They were 14 out. The Twins were 44-47, 14 out. And Cleveland was 42-48, 15.5 out. Can you imagine? Like, so it showed the Royals could have done it. They would have had to have gotten insanely high.
Well, they're pitching.
But my point is, can you imagine if the Royals had done this, if they were the team that's pulling this off and are catching them right now?
Yeah.
This town would be going crazy.
Yep.
And Cleveland should be going crazy. I mean, look, let's be honest. Outside the Cavs winning the championship, they have very little to show for their professional sports.
No.
You know?
The Browns won the other day.
No. And so, I mean, good God.
Got a smirk from Jake on that.
What a story. What?
The Browns
I
winning.
don't think he's happy about that.
No, they cost me a lot of money, Mike.
I don't think he liked that at all.
No.
I didn't really want to poke the bear there, but I did.
That
I
cost
thought,
me some money. I had a bad weekend. Wasn't good. Wasn't good.
Like most of my weekends, Missouri football saved me from that
Ooh,
deal.
I was a little worried about that game, too.
Well, that was a hell of a game. But I had the money line and the over.
Yeah.
And that last field goal by Robbie Meyer that put the total at 49, and the total was 48.5.
Mm-hmm.
And that field goal also put the game away. So that field goal was celebrated.
I was a little
for
worried, though.
many reasons. Well, it's always a tough game against South Carolina.
It is, isn't it?
When Missouri, when a team finds out that their stud left tackle is out basically the night before the game, and they're able to overcome that and still win, that's a big boost, baby.
Yeah.
Because I was nervous when I saw that.
I was a little worried about that game.
When you want to talk about Jeff Passan's tweet here?
No, Jeff Passan's tweet.
Were you passing on listening to that?
No, I just told you when they start doing this crap, I'm going to be done.
Can I read it to you before you overreact?
No, I've already read it. You can read it to the public.
Major League Baseball will implement a challenge system for balls and strikes in the 2026 season after the league's competition committee voted to usher in the era of robot umpiring. Teams will receive 2 challenges to dispute calls by the home plate umpire. Now, what's so bad about that? A couple of challenges.
They're challenged out.
It's just a keep these guys right.
Here's the deal.
What?
They got the pitch clock to speed up the game. So what are they going to do? They're going to throw in more challenges to slow down the game, right?
I think it'll go quick.
No, it won't go quick. What if that red seam on the baseball is just touching that box or not quite? They're going to have to review it and double review it and triple Oh, come on, Steven. This is crap.
It's just technology. They're
it's
using
stupid.
that at NFL now, too.
You want tech? You want
the
tech?
Hawkeye?
Is
that the Hawkeye, Jake?
You want the
Hawkeye? They do it in tennis.
Is that what they use?
Yeah, that's what they use.
Lebo and I were there for the first review that utilized that to see if they got someone got a first down, and I was like, okay, finally. Now you don't have a couple of guys in a chain.
Why don't you just have robot players? It'll save the owners tons of money.
No, I don't like
or
that.
Hey, how about
not too far from that, bud.
AI, and everybody can just sit in their asses at home and watch perfect baseball.
You probably will in 2050.
I won't be here.
Well, I'm just saying. How do you know?
I know.
It might trap your consciousness and
no,
put it into a computer.
No, I'm done. I will. I told you when you guys talked about this the last 2 years. If it happens, I am done. I will not watch baseball.
You're going to stop coming in here?
No, I'll come in here, but I'm not talking baseball.
You got to watch about the Royals.
I will not watch baseball.
Watch the Royals.
Nope, I will not watch baseball.
Just the Royals.
I am done. If I want to watch baseball, I'll go watch Little League.
Just the Royals.
Nope.
That's it.
Nope, not watching anything because I refuse to watch this crap.
I'm a high school baseball correspondent.
I refuse to let this idiot commissioner
wait a minute
destroy our game. And I'm not going to watch it.
You think Rob Manfred's an idiot?
Oh, good Lord, yes. Yes. And he allows this group of people to make decisions that probably never played the game. They're probably from Harvard or Yale. And they have no idea what the game's about. Hey, let's do this. Let's do this. We've got it all over the country in every aspect of business.
They've got some players on the competition committee.
Who?
Here's the management officials on the competition committee include Seattle Chairman John Stanton, St. Louis CEO Bill DeWitt Jr., San Francisco Chairman Greg Johnson, Colorado CEO Dick Monfort. You know Dick Monfort?
Hey, okay, get to the players.
Wait. I wanted to say Dick Monfort.
Okay.
Toronto CEO Mark Shapiro and Boston Chairman Tom Werner. Players include Arizona's Corbin Burns and Zach Gallen.
Oh, boy.
The Big Dumper, Seattle's Cal Raleigh. New York Yankees, Austin Slater. Chicago Cubs, Ian Happ. And Detroit's Casey Mize as alternates. The union representatives make their decisions based on input from players on the 30 teams. Big Bill Miller is the umpire rep.
Like I said, I'm done. I won't watch baseball.
I think you will.
No, I will not. I promise you I won't. And you can check with Lisa. I will not watch baseball. I told her last night. I'm done.
Hitters, pitchers, and catchers will be the only ones allowed to trigger the system by tapping their head and if a challenge is successful, the pitch will be shown on in-stadium video boards. Teams will retain it. While the vote in favor of the automated ball strike challenge system was not unanimous, some of the 4 players on the 11-man committee voted no, according to sources. The vote, it was going to happen anyway, with MLB owners all in favor and possession of a 6-seat majority on the committee.
So they're going to tap their head like monkeys asking for a banana?
The ABS system uses similar technology to the line calling system in tennis, with 12 cameras in each ballpark tracking the ball with a margin of error around 1/6 of an inch. The ABS zone will be a 2-dimensional plane in the middle of the plate that spans its full width, 17 inches. The zone's top will be 53.5% of a player's height and the bottom 27%.
Drink your
How about
Diet
that?
Dr. Pepper and shut up.
You don't like this?
Yeah, right.
Well, just listen to the details.
You can listen to all you want to. You just bashed all these geeks, told them to shut up when it came to Salvi, and now you want this.
No, I want.
Oh, you're
want
changing your
strikes
tune,
and calls
Steve.
to be accurate. This isn't analytics. This is just using technology.
This is stupid.
This is technology.
This destroys the game. The integrity of the game, it's just ridiculous. It's
I'd
all
rather-
it is video games.
I'd rather see this than have people like Angel Hernandez ruin the game.
No, you get rid of Angel Hernandez. You watch
Well,
what
they
they
didn't.
do and get
They
rid of
didn't.
him.
That was the
Get rid of him
problem.
Well,
They
that's
didn't get rid
that's
of him
on the
for-
own. That's on the owners.
Well, and I guess this is their correction for that.
Oh, great correction.
Well, I mean, they're going to get it right.
So basically, if they challenge and get it right, they get the challenge back. If they challenge and get it right, they get the challenge back. And it just continues the whole game, which makes the game longer.
Teams that run out of challenges over the first 9 innings will be granted an extra challenge in the 10th inning, while those that still have unused challenges will simply carry over into extras. If a team runs out of challenges in the 10th, it will automatically receive another in the 11th, a rule that extends for any extra inning.
Don't they just load the bases and then get it over with so you don't have to worry about this?
MLB's minor league testing, which started in 21, led to AAA players in 23 using ABS challenge 3 days a week and a full ABS system with every pitch adjudicated by computer the other 3. So it's not every pitch. It's just like there's a challenge. If it's a terrible call, then they can correct it. We've seen the NFL. They've had to go to instant replay. It's other sports have gone to. I mean, it's just trying to make it better. It's not like every pitch
But is it
being
better?
called. I don't know. I have to see it play out. I have to see it.
Well,
I would say the NFL is
you
better
can see
because
it.
of instant replay.
You can see it. I'm not going to see it.
Adding the robot umps is likely to cut down on ejections.
Oh, great.
MLB
That'll
said
make it even more boring.
61.5% of ejections among players, managers, and coaches last year were related to balls and strikes.
That's the only fun stuff there is when the managers get all fired up. That's the fun part.
According to ump scorecards, big league umpires called roughly 94% of pitches correctly. So it's not like full robot umps.
They're trying to get the other 5% right.
It's just, for terrible calls.
That's our world right now. Everything's got to be perfect and right. Everything.
Well, that's not our world. by the way.
Exactly. So why are you trying to do it in sports? It's stupid.
You don't like challenges?
I
you
don't
wish
like
you could have
challenges.
challenged, tap your head and get.
No, like monkey asking for a
Challenge?
banana. Yep, that's what we're gonna look like
I
out
wish I
there.
had a banana right now with my oatmeal. Jake, do you like it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Oh, come on.
I think it's probably good. Probably. I mean, I think instant replay in football makes football better.
Do you hate instant replay in football?
I don't like it anywhere. I like the game being played and human error and everything else. I like the human error factor.
Well, then what about when a player gets it right and then you're punishing them for making an extraordinary play that the umpire gets it wrong? Like, if a player makes an unbelievable catch and on the field the referee calls it incomplete and it's really an unbelievable catch and they go back and they change it, I mean, you're discrediting the player. You're not rewarding him for making an outstanding play. So, I mean,
I don't really care. Yeah, you're trying to preach to somebody that doesn't care. I like the human element of the game. I used to.
Do you like bad
Well,
calls?
it's not eliminating.
really
It's not
care.
eliminating. It's not eliminating it. It's
because
just
there's
cutting-
bad calls for both sides.
It's
It's
cutting,
not.
It's cutting back on it. It's not eliminating it. There's still going to
So
be.
you'd give away the '85 World Series because of Dickinger's call just to
You
make
can't go
sure
back in
everything.
time.
You can't
Yeah,
go back.
why? Why not?
Can't go back.
You guys want this?
The Royals still would have won that game. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a false narrative. The Royals still would have won.
I'm just saying.
Team of destiny, buddy.
Right.
Can't stop destiny.
Hmm.
Just letting you know.
You can't have it both ways. You can't.
I think you know what? I think I can.
No, I don't think you can.
I think I choose to. Let's take a break. Let's reset and see if we can change Mike's
No, you
mind
can't change
between
my
now
mind.
and 8 o'clock. We might be able to.
Yeah, you're running on your last couple times of me in here.
I don't think so.
No,
I'll
that's
come
not-
in to
that-
visit.
that'll ne-
I'll
that'll
come in to
never end.
visit. I'll come to visit.
You're not going to stop
I'll talk
coming in here.
football. I'll talk basketball,
There
but
you
I
go.
will not watch baseball anymore.
I think you will.
No, I will not. You know me. I'm stubborn as hell.
What about when Noah Cameron starts?
No, I don't care.
Oh, you do too?
Not anymore.
Yes, you
Nope.
do.
Don't.
Yeah.
I think they've just totally screwed up the game of baseball.
I think you're mad right now.
No, I'm
And then you'll
totally
get over
no.
it.
I'm not going to get over it.
You got to give in to these robots.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
I'm done.
They're here to make your life better. They're going to help you.
Yeah, they sure will.
They're going to help you in ways that they help you in ways you don't know. Your life is controlled by robots right now, and you don't know it.
I mean, just look at the technology in
Yeah,
farming here. You
that's
know,
right.
They're not still like
That's exactly
pulling
right.
a plow behind a horse. You get it.
When you go to the doctor, when you have procedures, you know the doctor's getting the help from a robot, an AI. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I
These
do.
robots are,
I do.
like when you go out,
But I have no problem dying, so
robots are helping you, live to see these 48 grandkids.
This-
Robots now
but-
will call balls and strikes.
no, this is saving somebody's life is not sports.
I know, but my point is, if robots can help someone live, why can't they help call balls and strikes?
It's ruining the game.
You're out. Ball. Now, see, that's what I want.
Good.
I want
you can have it
I
all
want
you
an
want.
actual robot there dressed up like an umpire that rolls out there.
it
Like
might-
Rosie
Like, no.
from Jetsons.
No, I want the robot.
It won't happen because all they're going to do is have nobody back there and have this box on the screen. That's it.
You want the Rocky IV robot?
Yes. Happy birthday, Polly. And it rolls out there, and everyone's like, ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's umpire. Clapping, he rolls out there.
Yeah, that's fun stuff. No doubt
You
about
can
it.
change his voice. I have called you out. Strike three, strike three, strike three. That'd be great. You're laughing. You'd like to see that.
No,
You know?
there's nothing about a robot.
And then
no.
if the batter starts to argue, the robot could take a claw and pick him up by the back of his shirt and drag him off. And people are loving it. The kids are engaged in baseball again. We love it.
Then there'd be a lawsuit.
No,
Yeah, there would.
we'll take a break. No lawsuit here.
Oh yeah.
Back after this on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Well. Yo, what's up, Kansas City? Steven St. John here for my great friends at Diamonds Direct. And Diamonds Direct, I've told you for years about Diamonds Direct and how that's where I go when I'm looking to make an important purchase for my wife, for my daughters, someone that I love in my family. Diamonds Direct, because they offer an unmatched selection. And they have so many great options for every budget, from $500 gifts all the way up to once-in-a-lifetime purchases. And when you go to Diamonds Direct, you can talk to my good friends Angie, the GM, David, the store manager, or my good friend Tom, ready to help you and ready to treat you like a VIP. And don't forget, this month at Diamonds Direct, you can indulge in the jewelry you've always dreamed of with no interest until 2030. That's right, no interest until 2030, but this exclusive financing event is available for a limited time only. This month at Diamonds Direct, elevate your moment, secure your legacy piece, and do it all with no interest until 2030 at Diamonds Direct, located off 119th and Row, and be sure to tell them Stephen St. John sent you.